every single day you wake up and you're trying to be like purpose focused, right? So you know what your goal is, but the thing is, you just can't do productive shit. Like you're not a degenerate anymore. You're not like scrolling, or maybe you still are, but mostly you're not doing the bad habits. The problem is you just do useless bullshit. You just keep on doing like dumbass tasks like, oh, let me check my email for like 3 hours, and then like, oh, let me do some networking by like just doing random bullshit, bro. Like just watching like courses or YouTube videos about like whatever your goal is, trying to learn about it instead of actually doing the stuff that's going to progress you towards it. That's what you keep on doing. You're wasting all day. So how can you actually get the shit done that you need to get done? So in this video, I'm basically just going to teach you a simple tactic that you can use to do that. And that is, it's going to sound basic as shit, but just use a habit tracker, bro. Like I'm not going to waste your time, all right? But I promise you this is genuinely the highest ROI thing you can do if you're struggling with this. Just what I want you to do is, instead of doing like these normal like gay habit trackers, the way I do it is you write down your three like main goals, or let's say like your two main year-long goals, or and then plus your quarter goal, right? So your 2 year-long goals plus your quarter goal. Less is better, but at max 3 goals. Then you write down 2 to 3 things per goal that are the highest ROI tasks you need to do. And they can be a different thing every single day. They're not going to be the same thing every single day. But write down those 2 to 3 high ROI tasks per goal, and then just do those. And then don't worry about having this like autistic like military routine where you just like you wake up 5 a.m. and then you plan out every single minute of the day. Because while that's like a very, very good way to like lock in and make sure you're doing the right thing, it takes a lot of effort, right? And getting into that first, like the first thing you do is difficult, and also it doesn't leave you a lot of like room to like wiggle around, right? So like for example, if you're going out to like dinner with your family, then your routine is obviously going to be different, right? So it's gonna like throw you off, and then it's gonna be a pain in the ass, and then you're gonna miss some important things, and then you're gonna have to like juggle it all around for one day. So the way I do it, excuse me. So the way I do it now that the summer holidays are back is I'll literally just have my habit tracker with those three like goal things, right? So, for example, let's go. I've just started like a brand new book now. So let's see. Yesterday, I put business and faith and BJJ as my. If you don't know, BJJ is like Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. It's like MMA but without the punching, right? So I'm training for like a tournament that's this weekend for me, right? So as if I record this, so I'll probably already know if I've won or not by the time this video comes out. But basically, so for business, I did 2+ thumbnails. I didn't do that. I didn't get around to it. Then 10 points on school, right? Which is like basically it's networking. It's how I like market my coaching. I do it through this YouTube channel as well, but there's also this like website called School where basically it's where my community is, but it's a very, very good way to get people to join your community. Then other things are like pray before I eat, like do a Bible reflection. So basically just take notes on what I read in the Bible today, and stretch in 2,000 calories outside of dinner. I didn't hit everything on there, but if you want to if you just want to get more consistent with the good habits, this is the best way, like honestly. And especially, this isn't always the way I used to do it. The way I used to do it was I would just write down the same things every single day. And that's good. Like you can do that as well. And that will get you very, very consistent. Like I honestly think the habit tracker is like the military routine on steroids, because it's so much easier to get into, like especially if you're just starting out. And it's basically, you'll go throughout your day, you'll be like, oh, I'm bored, what can I do? Let me just check my habit tracker. And then you'll just tick something off in there. Like, it's so much more convenient. It's so much more easy. You can build it around your schedule. And of course, like, if you're consistently getting everything in your habit tracker, like you're getting 10 out of 10 days every single day, then at that point, sure, go ahead, like do the full military routine thing. And also for your morning routine, when you first wake up, I like to keep that the same thing every single time. So for me, I wake up, I'll like go outside, just get like a little bit of sunlight in my eyes, like let my feet touch some grass, and then and then I'll like play with my dogs for like a little bit, and then so I wake up at 6, so then about like 10 past 6, 15 past at the latest, I'll hop in the cold shower, then I will meditate for 5 minutes, then I read my Bible, and then after that, I get to work here, and then I meditate for another 20 minutes. That's the routine I've been following, and then after I meditate for that 20 minutes, I'll just do like shallow work tasks. So work tasks that aren't that important, that don't require like a lot of mental energy, then I'll do those, and then I'll like eat my breakfast and do all that. That's the daily routine I've kind of been following. But then in my afternoons, where things are more lenient, like I might go at the gym at a different time. Like I might take more time doing one thing, more time doing another thing. That's why the habit tracker is so convenient. And the great thing is you can also make it a habit in your habit tracker to not do things as well. So when I was like actually, let me grab out my old journal. Hold up. So this was my first ever habit tracker. I started this one in like 2023. Actually, yeah, yeah, 20, no, 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 2024. And let me try and find an example. Yeah, see, look, if you look, where can you see? So this is an example of what I used to do, right? This is very, very old, so basically I would do my gratitude journaling here. You don't have to do that, but then I would have my habit tracker down here, and you can see on the bottom there, there's a little checkbox for no screens. That was because I was like trying to like quit social media and do all that because I used to be cripplingly addicted to YouTube. I like you've heard the story, right? I think I in my last video actually I was talking about this where I literally just watch YouTube for 4 hours a day, and since then I've fully quit now. Like I don't really use social media. Like I'll use it like a couple times per week. I'll watch a YouTube video or a guide or something, but no short form, no anything like that. And basically, I made it a habit when I was like first trying to like quit screens to just if I don't do any screens, or actually some days I would put three boxes next to the no screens. There was like some, little, and then none. And then depending on like how good I did. So if I did none, I would get all three tick boxes. If I only did little, which is like sub 30 minutes, then I'd tick two boxes. And then if I did some, which is like sub 1 hour, then I'd only tick one box. That's a way you can do it. That works as well, like really, really well. Habit trackers just absolutely gamify your goals. Like they literally, it's just like straight like dopamine. Like you just get dopamine from like checking your shit off, and it's nice, right? It's just good fun. There's not really a lot to talk about with this topic, so I'll let you guys go now. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one. And first link in the description if you want to work personally with me, free coaching for completely free. I'm not going to charge you $1 for it. There's also a free community there that you can check out, that you can write posts, you can ask questions for tons of people in our community, and you can go join that brotherhood. First link in the description. I'll see you there. Have a good one, boys. Bye.